Hi everybody. How is everybody doing? I need to get the webcam going because otherwise you're just looking at my living room. This is what my living room looks like. Oh, sometimes. Why isn't this working? Here we go. Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh, there it is. Oh, and there you have me. Hi everybody. Yeah, break is already finished, Zoe. It's horrible. Oh, let me see if I can get that webcam going. Here we go. Hi, Vera. Well, let me make it official. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Vera. Hi, Steve. And yes, my vacation is already done. 3 weeks off, and it is done. And well, usually I am really eager to get back to work, but not right now. I just cannot find the energy to go back to work. But all right, I still have one evening to go, and we're going to make it a fun one. At least I hope it's a fun one. I don't know if you can see that, but I have already been kind of doing something in this book. I started experimenting with different mediums on the Apex Predator page. So let me see what I did. Because I did this page. It's almost so bright it's blinding you. Let me zoom you in a bit. I need my voice back. Let me get that keyboard out of the way. Go away. I need space. Hi, Marielle. So I did this page because I just wanted to experiment with ink. And I did almost the entire page with ink and then did a pencil on top. So I wanted to do that also with the Apex Predator page. So I started late this afternoon already. And now it looks really messy. I'm sorry. It looks really messy right now, but there is a plan to do this. So there is stuff everywhere, like an organized chaos, and my trees look a bit weird, but it will be fine. So you are part of my experiment, actually. So what I'm doing is I am how do you say that? I'm basing with ink. I just pull out all the inks that I have, and then I am filling up the gaps and putting in some more detailing with pencils. Hi, Jana. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I forgot a little. It's just a whole rough idea. I got the Black Widows out. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm getting some detailing in the bottom piece because I have not made a decision yet what colors I am going to do the Predator. And I'm still contemplating on that one. But it's really fun to be experimenting and playing with different kind of mediums. I did put aside the colors that I've used so I can pull that through later in the evening to do this big flower and the rest of the background and some of the trees. And I'm going to save the Apex Predator for last because I still have not any idea what I'm going to do with him. Let me get something behind here because it can get a little bit messy. All right, let's see if I'm missing anything in the chat. Yeah, I did have 3 weeks And 3 weeks flew by. You cannot believe how fast it went. And I had a lot of coloring plans. However, not even halfway with all my plans, because I said, well, I'm going to do a lot of coloring in my vacation and do nothing but color. Hi, Millie. Good afternoon. And that actually didn't went very well, because I cannot call it a coloring slump, but I just didn't feel like coloring for 3 weeks. So I didn't do that much pages. Need to speak. Yeah, just I'm sorry, Zoe, that you're not feeling well. Please take your time. And we will be here if you need us. You know that. So, what if everybody has been up to? Because we are almost coming to the end of the month already. Oh, it went so fast. Unbelievable. So how are your plans coming along for the month of September? Yeah, me too. Well, I cannot call it a slump, but I just needed to do something else. So I revived my cross stitching. Of course, got all obsessed again, and I need a scroll frame and going to do big projects, but that actually helps to mix it up. So yeah, I see a lot of beautiful pages of a lot of people, and I think to myself, yeah, I need to color. And if there is a I have to color in this, I have to in the sentence, then I am done. I'm zoned out. No, I don't have to. I want to. I color when I want to. So I will finish the bodies. And Vera, I'm so sorry. I haven't even started my Dragon Spell page yet. I actually did start the body with Zoe in the manga book, but haven't gotten. I think I'm halfway now, so I think I will get it finished before the end of the month. But my brain just wants to cross stitch. So that is what I have been doing 3 weeks. I started one page. Well, Zoe, let's make a deal. First, you get better, okay? We finish the body color in our own time. So no pressure, please. See, you read my mind, baby. You read my mind. Let's just do it in our own time. Please don't put any pressure on yourself. And let's make the deal. We will finish the page when we finish the page. That's it. And I'm actually doing a really fun cross stitch. I'm working on a Pokemon cross stitch. It's so much fun to do. And I've started but it's typically because I started one project that is the Gen 1 Pokemon. I can recommend if you are a Pokemon fan and you like to cross stitch, there is a website where you can download a free patterns of the all separate ones, the generations, or the big one, and that's all the generations in one cross stitch. And of course I need to do the big one. I cannot do anything normal. But I'm still waiting for my scroll frame. I ordered a big scroll frame. Hi, Leandre. Welcome. Welcome, honey. Thank you for joining in. So I went to... Oh, shoot. How's that website called? Paint Fairy Cross Stitch. And they sell huge scroll frames to fit the big projects in there. So that is what I ordered, but it has to come from China. So I'm still waiting for that one. So in the meantime, I already started another one. And another one, and another one. Oh, you're a connoisseur, as we call it, Zoe. And my knowledge about Pokemon isn't going that far. I ask my daughter every time, what's this one called? What's this one called? But they're actually really great fun. And let's see if I can show you which ones. No, I don't think there is a picture on the website. Pokemon. Oh, for the people who are interested in where you can download the free patterns, it's called Lord Libiden or Lebiden. And here you can download, this is the massive one. Look at this thing. Can you see this? All these Pokemon. The big one. And I want to do this one because I cannot be any normal. Don't start with a small one. No, just start with the enormous big one. So that is what I have been doing. Has been a lot going on in my house. Littles and their mom. Oh, I can hear you you had a busy full house again, Jana. No, I'm just fear I'm not thinking about finishing it. It's just the process of working on it. That is really relaxing if things go the way I want to. Yeah, it's about 800,000 stitches or something. I don't know. And it depends on what fabric you choose, on how big it's going to be. They say you do it on a 14 count Aida, and then it will be massive. I love that. It will be massive, but I'm doing one on a 16 count Aida. Still massive, so... So as you can see, I'm filling in some of the gaps that I did not reach with the ink. And I'm still going to do the shading on the, I don't know what they are, flowers or no idea. But I really like working with ink right now. I love the way the blend, it's so easy to blend all the colors together. And I love the effect that it has. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, put something here. So, let's see. Why? What else? It's always funny to look at it on camera because then you see other things you don't see when it's in front of your face. Here we go. oil percentage. I want to play. I was scared. Yeah, it is a hi Polly, welcome, honey. Yeah, I'm scared of oil pastels because of the stickiness. So I think, oh gosh, there are two YouTubers. Hi child, that you are on camera, by the way. So no, not yes. Well, part of you is part of you is on camera. There are two YouTubers who really do a lot with oil pastels in two whole different ways, because you can apply it really thick. But it's so sticky. And that's something that scares me a lot. The stickiness. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really bad at remembering names and channels. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Final touches of the floor here. Yeah. I'm gonna keep these to the side because I am not finished yet with these colors. Well, I'm actually, as you can see now, really messy colorist. I'm trying to let go. Oh, thanks, Polly. I need some pinks and some purples. I'm not having my swatch chart out, so I'm just eyeballing it tonight. I love them. Yeah, well, that's the only way, Adriana, I use them right now, my oil pastels, because I want to avoid the stickiness. Oh, this is, by the way, a plum pudding. Oh, it's a good color. So I want to avoid the stickiness, but I do see colorists that actually use them as how they should be used, with thick layers, and that's something that scares me, but I want to try it sometime. But first I'm doing my ink because I love doing this. It's so fast, actually, and it's so easy to color over it. So I really like working with that. Tea and a cookie. Well, I haven't done the grocery shopping yet, so nothing in this house. There we go. A million little monsters, yeah. That's good. I wanted to, it's good to let go of the, I actually found out that I like letting go of all the aesthetics when I did a body color with Chelsea in The Way Home by Morgan O'Brien. It's the one with the baby Groot. And I went all out with alcohol markers and just slapped something on the page, and it actually turned out really, really fun. So I thought, well, let go of the neatness and the precision and just make something out of it. What are ginger nuts? I don't think we sell that in the Netherlands, ginger nuts. Put in some pink. So that's what I'm actually doing with this page. Just winging it a bit. See what I like. And it is this Alien World is the, excuse me, perfect book to do that, because it's this is a fantasy book, So you can go all out with your colors and your imagination. Yeah. Oh, disgusting. I love ginger. It's good for you. It's good for your health. I love ginger cookies. I love ginger. Not in my tea, by the way. Don't slap any ginger in my tea. Amazing. No ginger tea for me. No mint tea either. So tea must be tea. So what kind of tea are you drinking at the moment, Vera? Terrapetal from Witchy Stitcher. Oh, it's also... oh, yeah. I also do Leanne from Heaven and Earth Designs. Oh, those are so enormous big. If you get the max color, they're squeezing 200 colors into one cross stitch. It's so addictive. No ginger. No ginger. No ginger in my tea. No, just tea will go away. So let me put here a little bit of color in. I don't know how you call that in English. Okay, and this is purple. Let me scooch you over a bit. Here we go. And a page like this, folks, it's... you just need to do what you think is okay. So a lot of imagination comes into this picture. Let me get some water. Camera follows me everywhere, so I cannot escape that thing. Yes, I do drink from my McDonald's cup. Here we go. That's better. Let's see. Loose tea. Fruit teas. Ugh. No, thank you. It's tea or tea for me. Just normal black tea, not even Earl Grey. It's just tea. I'm boring when it comes to tea. Don't even like the smell of fruity teas. Here we go. I actually do like green teas. I'm going to correct myself. The lemon ones. That's the only exception to the rule for me. I need to get the colors of the ground, of the floor back in here. There we go. No, how do you get a strawberry in tea? Ugh, no. Hi Martina, welcome to the stream. That's the same as I'm not lactose intolerant, so I can drink every dairy product and eat every dairy product I want to. So, but what's with almond tea? Of almond milk? Almond milk? What? I can't. Some wise men always said, "Where is the tit on an almond?" Milk comes from a cow or a goat. for that matter, but not from an almond. I do coffee. I do. Well, where's the tit on an oat? I do coffee. I'm allowed 1 cup of coffee in the morning and 1 cup of coffee after dinner. That's it. And the rest is tea or water, or as Zoe calls it, squash. I think they call it squash. I like squash. That's it. I kind of went off the soda or the fizzy drinks. Hi, Kimberlyn. I'm late. Yeah, I'm not. Actually, it was 7:30. We say 7:30, but I pushed it up to 8:00. It's easier for me to do it half an hour later. So, but you're here, so wee. No, squash is limonadesiroop, raaksiroop. I think that's it. So I just buy a bowl or two and mix it up with water. Let's see. Put this to the side. Take these. Yeah, I love drinking that. So refreshing. Greens. As you can see, I'm not paying any attention to all the detailing. I'm just going over that, because all the detailing drives me nuts. So I'm just doing a little bit freehand or something. Okay, I want to do this part, so I need to get my inks. And I got 2. This is Versa Magic ink. I use, wait, zoom in, babe. So this is red brick. I use a cheap makeup applicator. And this is the small distress ink ones. This is Spice Marmalade and mustard seed. Don't know if I'm going to use the mustard seed. Yeah, me too. I think about pumpkin when I say squash, but so just put a little bit on here. I already used it, so. And I use this makeup applicator because it's a little bit more precise for smaller areas. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. Yeah, and I buy this really cheap in, look, I don't know how much this is, but I think they're from Temu, AliExpress, I don't know. And usually when, this is really smooth paper, but if you have paper with lots of tooth, they break very easily. But so don't put a lot of pressure on there, otherwise the little end will come off. That's the downside of buying cheap. But I do have brushes and all that, but this is really more better for fine work. This is the marmalade one, so I'm gonna add a little bit more orange. And this is what I love with ink. The blends are absolutely so easy to do. Just go over it like that. And now I have the mustard seed. Take the other side. Put in some yellow. The edges. Like that. And there you have it. Keep my colors to the side. Wow, you're welcome, Polly. It's so easy to work with them then. Let me get my pencils. So now I'm gonna get the pencils. This is burnt orange, sundown, and nuggets. And when it's necessary, I'm gonna put a little bit of extra color in here if I missed anything that I couldn't reach with the ink. And a little bit of darker red where I want a little bit more shading. And these little thingies. And that's the fun part working with ink. You can go over it with gel pens, with alcohol markers. I see somebody did alcohol markers. Everything, you can slap everything on it. All right, that's that. I got these little balls, but don't know what to do with them yet. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. Let's get back to these ones. First take this one. And these are old, actually. I think these are 2 or 3 years old, and I got a whole box of them. I never used them. So I thought, well, let's use inks. And they're still really, really moist. So that's a good thing. And be careful with the edges. Yes, yeah, it actually is really handy and really easy. Because you can, as you can see now, I'm using the flat bit, but you can also kind of put it vertically, and then you can see I can almost draw a line with them. And when you're done, I just throw them away. I use them once and then I chuck them out. Done. And here's a little critter. I don't know what color I'm gonna do him or her. So like that. You need to run past the camera because you are going to be on camera. I am going to be on camera. Yes, yes, you. Yes. My daughter's letting her boyfriend out, so camera is picking that up. Run, Forrest, run.
Farewell.
Farewell. Be gone. Yeah, and that's why I'm actually doing this on the stream. I thought, well, it would be something else than pencils. And that's actually going to be the idea of the stream, is trying to try new things and sometimes they work and sometimes they fail, but I think it would be fun to experiment a bit more with supplies, mediums. Oh, it's okay, Polly. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Have a great evening. Hi, Cass. Welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. Let's put in some yellows. And you can almost layer endlessly with these inks. So much fun. Busy Space Timber, Million Little Monsters. Yeah, I also love working with acrylic markers. Really fun. I haven't used them this month actually. Maybe I'm going to do a color by number still.
Ik ga vast op bed liggen. Ik voel me niet super lekker. Dus
ik
neem wat in en ik ga vast op bed liggen.
Is goed, moppie.
Als ik in slaap val, dan val ik in slaap, zeg maar.
Is goed, moppie.
Have fun.
Daar is Cathy.
Ik doe nog even wat in.
Wat heb je dan?
Opwarm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Het is zeg maar van die hoofdpijn die ik achter mijn ogen voel zitten.
Ah.
It's the fun type of headache.
Sorry, needed to say goodbye to my kid. She's going to bed already. She has a headache. Oh, how? From who did she get that? Yeah, I was really bummed out that I couldn't stream last week, but the headache hit me really hard. Oh, Vera zegt welterusten. Vera zegt welterusten. She says thanks, Vera. But we are a headache family, so it happens. No, actually, no. This is done with ink. Look, nothing. So with ink, I don't fixate. With pastels, I do. I use a fixative for the pastels. But with ink, no, never done. Never had any trouble. So, and I don't know how the inks will react on a fixative. Oh, she... Really? Can you hear that? From that distance? She's in the bathroom. She's... All this mic picks everything up. I have to be careful. Now, because I did this page, this is all ink. See? Nothing. No fixative. So that's also why I like using ink. Well, sometimes it's too... I know. It's a good mic, but it picks up everything from afar. Bye, sweetie. 22. Still call her sweetie. Kids. Well, like that. This needs a little bit more orange, doesn't it? Yeah. So I have been actually quite silent also on the channel. I'm sorry for that, but I just needed a little break from, and I have noticed that when I take a couple of days off, my joy in coloring will always come back. And I'm actually really preparing for my Halloween project. That's going to be a real big challenge, because I had planned on starting filming already, but I haven't started filming, so I need to get started and prepare some videos. But we will finish that book. Yeah, it does. And it really helped. I like having a channel, talking to you, making videos, and that's always a little bit of a feeling of not obligation, but more kind of guilt. I don't know, can you call it guilt? That I haven't posted anything. So, but the coloring community is the best community to be in, because people are really understanding. Okay. It's a really intricate page, by the way, so I keep swapping out pencils and doing stuff like that. Okay. Oh, now comes the part I dread. Oh, trees. Let's do some trees. I already started with a couple, and it looks really ugly right now. Well, yeah, Zoe, sometimes it's what I'm not trying to avoid, but not have trouble with, is to get overwhelmed by having a channel. To think it's more a job than a hobby, and it's still a hobby. It needs to be a hobby, not a job. But that's sometimes the pressure we put on ourselves. And I think it's important to not lose yourself in the, I don't know how you can call this, the not pressure of having a channel, but I think we all want to keep everybody happy. And in the process of keeping everybody happy, you forget to keep yourself happy. And I think that's the most important thing. Do what makes you happy, and then the rest will follow, I guess. Wise words. Yeah, that's it, Vera. And if people will run away, well, they run away. It's their choice. They're not obligated to follow the channel, but it's so easy to lose that perspective when you, because I'm a salesperson, and that's something that can be really bothering me. Can I say that? Because it's something inside of me wants to be successful. And that's something that's really stands in my way sometimes of enjoying things, because I am in sales. And been doing that all my life, and I just cannot. Everything that I do needs to be successful. Failure is not an option, and if that's a pressure I put on myself, I know it's really difficult to let go. Yeah, What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm coloring trees. Yeah, that's also, I think that's really, I know 1,000 people can say that you are doing great things, Zoe, but it has to come from you. There's no reason to doubt you, but to doubt yourself. But you have to find that out by yourself. Because otherwise, we can all say it, and you know we are right, because you don't have to doubt yourself. But it's something you have to figure out yourself. And be proud of what you've done, and what you're doing, and what you're going to do. And I know what time is it? 10 past half. Because now I'm going to say some foul words. I have learned to this is going to sound really awful, but don't not to give a damn what other people think of me. That's really difficult, and it sounds really selfish, but for me it's the easiest way to cope with a lot of things. I don't care what people think of me, how I look, how I do my hair, how I you like me or you don't. And if you don't like me, well, fine by me. Yeah, sometimes it hurts. I sometimes I think why, but if I do that for everything, and think, oh, what will somebody else think of me? I cannot live my life anymore. So I just turn that off. I don't care. And that's so, yeah, well, but if you, Zoe, sweetheart, I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, don't get me wrong, but if you are able to think, well, I don't care, give a hoot what another thinks of me, try that, do the same for you. It's, sweetheart, you're a fantastic person. You're gorgeous, yeah, inside and out. So, and that's just it. Yeah. Well, that's it, Kimberlyn. That's it. But still, I have not easy parents, especially my mom. She's sweet. I love her to death, but she's old school. Let me say old school. And we disagree on a lot of things. But in the end, it's my life, my choices. And of course, she can disagree. But still my life, my choices. And that's made it a little bit more easier for me to cope with a lot of things. So my trees look a mess, and I still don't care. Let's try to do, this was, by the way, tea dye, the little distress ink. And this is Vintage Photo. So now I'm going to put some darker things in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the background yet. Behind the trees. Maybe make it dark. Or purple. That would be fun. It is a fantasy world, so why don't make it purple? So So we are just having fun, folks. Trying to. I even thought about doing a floss tube once a month. That's me going all the way out again with a new hobby. I thought, well, maybe it will be fun to just do a live stream with cross stitching. But I don't want to set up a new channel, so and that's maybe not a good idea. Oh, look at this. Why is it here? Oh, no. Kirby. Don't put a tree there. Well, let's see if I can. No, and Martina, that's something I just let go. It is what it is. It turns out the way it turns out. And I have noticed when I let that go, I am just what I'm doing now, more relaxed in what I'm doing. So I don't fuss over going over the lines or not picking the correct colors. It's really trying to relax, because that's what it is. It is a hobby. It is to relax. And of course we are our own worst critics, but here we go. Like that. Now I'm getting some. That looks really messy, but it will get better. Get some brown pencils out. Let's get the mic out of the way. Mahogany, boxy brown, and a dark tan. Then yeah. Here we go. Let's see. We can do this. Do I sharpen them? Yes. Well, that was useless. Didn't sharpen anything. They were long. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. This is dark tan from the Black Widows. So now I'm gonna make it a little bit more neat. And of course I can do a lot more with gel pens, and because I want to maybe do these things a different color, but for now, yes, laat me mijn eigen gang maar gaan. That's the one. Now you have to translate that, Vera. Oh, and this is mahogany. Yeah, the Dutch were the first of a song that's called Let It Go. Really Dutch. Is vrij vertaald, hè, Vera? Is vrij vertaald. Oh, before I forgot to ask Vera, how is your how do you like your own little coloring space? Because I saw the video and the pictures. We are all really hard on ourselves. Enjoying myself. Well, good for you. Good for you. Look really great. So I can imagine that you are enjoying your own little space. It's so important. It's like having your own teenage room again. I love it. My whole house is my own teenage room, but I'm not far from putting up posters. Here we go. Let's putting some. Oh, Martina, it's not a race. You have to have fun, sweetheart. Just have fun. Everything that an old wise friend of mine always said, don't waste negative energy. Everything that drains your energy, everything negative that drains your energy is not worth it. That was a wise man. Not wasting your. So if it takes negative energy out of me, I say, oh no, I'm not gonna bother. It's negative energy. But yes, well, you can also just. I don't think your body will mind if you take a little bit longer. Just look at my body with Zoe, right, Zoe? We decide we'll finish when it's finished. It's finished when it's finished. No pressure, no end date. Finish when it's finished. I need some green. All right. No. Let's do this one. No transfer, so inks are safe. Yeah, just keep in touch with your body and just say, "Yo, well, I am going to finish now," or "When will we finish?" Or that's what I like about the and that's also in the Dragon Spell group, by the way. It's not it. Of course, it's fun to finish your page at the end of the month, but if you don't finish your page or you don't do your page, it's also fine. It's not well, you don't get a fine when you don't finish your page. Wow, that looks better. It kind of looks like a tree. Sort of. Let's see this color first, because this one is scary near the side of the book. I hate working in a crease. Ugh. At least this is a stitch-bound book, so I can break the spine easily. But let's check which page one. Oh yeah, I saw the I saw the book one. Eek. They do that to tease me, I guess. I think it's the book one. Yeah. I don't like doing books. They do that on purpose. They do that every single year. It's the last dandelion. Oh, sorry. Oh. Well, thank you so much. Dang. I was so hoping it was going to be the monster plants, but no. They chose the books. Oh, hi, Brittany. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, honey. So glad you could join us. To get a... Let's see. Put in a little green. Yep. I voted for the Venus flytrap one, but no. Our lovely group chose the books. Yippee! Oh, not okay. Well, that's a good one, Martina. I decided this morning, because when I work from home, it's really difficult for me to take a break. But I decided to, every lunchtime, I will get away from my desk and go for a walk. Just around the block or something. I need to break free from that desk and that computer, because I'm going nuts otherwise. So that is a brilliant idea. Oh, that's the Dragon Spell book, Brittany. We have a Dragon Spell, Martina, we have a Mythographic Dragon Spell Instagram group where we do a page every month, if you want to. And Vera just does a randomizer for 3 pages, and then everybody can vote on those 3 pages which page is going to be for the next month. And unfortunately for me, yeah. Well, maybe it's not unfortunately, by the way. Maybe it's good that we get this thing out of the way with the books. So for people who are not familiar with me, I do not like coloring. I like coloring books, the physical books. But I do not like coloring books. How can that's not easy to say. Yeah. I just don't like coloring books. Well, thank you, Saturn. Thank you. No, I don't hold it against you. I think it's something I need to get over. Jolanda, get over it. Come on. They're books. How hard can it be? Oh, I know some people don't like coloring water. Well, do you have Instagram, Martina? Yes, you do. Send me a message on Instagram and I can add you to the group. Yes, you can. Wait a second. Wait. Let's see where it is. Is it here? No. I'm sorry, I have to walk off. The camera's gonna follow me, so I'm not in my pajamas. I'm my trainers. Come on. Let's walk. It's still here. Here I am. So my camera now has lost me. Let me see if I can get it back to me. See? This is the floor of my living room. That's too funny. Give me a minute. Oh, here you go. There he is. All right, let me see if I can find it. It's this page. Are you following me around? Yes, you are. Yeah. It's a beautiful page. But oof, they're books. And lots of them. So, and I still have to start. Wait, this page. This is the September page. Had some ideas with this one. But it's not easy. Again, good book. I love this one. This one's my favorite page. So, yeah, they're books. So if you want to join, please send a message on Instagram to Vera or me, and we will add you to the group. Will be fun because it's already really big. Oh, Kirby books. Right now I'm using my Black Widows. Prismas are really nice. Polychromos are really nice because it's really smooth paper. So actually a lot of... It doesn't matter if it's a hard pencil or a soft pencil. It's actually really forgiving paper. I think even colors do good. I haven't tried them yet, but now I chose my my Black Widows because I like the color range. I needed a lot of browns and some muddy greens, so that's why I chose my Black Widows. And unfortunately, Kirby books are double-sided, so you cannot use alcohol markers. But you can use alcohol markers in mythographics, so that is why I like coloring in mythographics so much. Because I'm kind of addicted to alcohol markers. They're quick. Not easy to use, by the way, because of course they tend to bleed. But if you get the hang of it, then it's a really nice medium to work with. Yes, medical bills. That is something we are unfamiliar with in the Netherlands. Not that it is for free. don't get me wrong, we do pay insurance every month, and we have a amount per year. It's not that much, at least for me it's doable, of 385 euros. That is for your own cost, and the rest is free. Oh, once you've... Wait, let me look you up. That's weird. Oh, never mind. Let's see. No, I think it worked because I do get a request, Martina. So, and I will put you in the Dragon Spell group. Oh, here you go. Welcome, Martina, to the Dragon Spell group. Yeah, it's your own risk. No, I keep it at 385. And the rest is insurance. So we are not familiar with ridiculously high hospital bills and doctor bills and pharmacy bills, physical therapy, dentists. It's all covered. Oh, never tried them. Maybe does Steve have the Castle Art Soft Touch in a mythography, used in a mythographic? Because I know he does color a lot with Castle Art. I have them, but I haven't touched them in quite a while. So I cannot give you any advice on that one. That's always... Maybe I need to use them one time. It's so funny. I love it. It's such a great group. The Dragon Spell group is a fantastic group to be in. Really nice people. Yes, all of them. Yes, mythographic. Oh, and how did he like using them in mythographic books? Yeah, I think mythographics can do anything. Everything you throw at them. What I hope is that they would stop perforating the pages, because some of mine are falling apart almost. Yeah, Brittany, it works really differently in the US than in a lot of other countries, because our federal laws, can you call it? Yeah, you call it federal laws, are are the same in the entire country. and you have a difference between state laws, federal laws. So that's something we don't know here in the Netherlands. When a law is passed and it's decided, it is for the entire country. The entire country is, I think, about a third of the state of Texas, but it is for the entire country. Still working on my trees. Let's see. Yeah, that's the darkest. Don't belittle us. Well, we are small, tiny. We're good at a lot of stuff, and we invented a lot of stuff. People have no idea. No, it's not belittling. We're just a small country, surface-wise. Everything else, we are. Yeah. I don't want to insult anybody, but we are actually good at a lot of things. Sometimes people don't know what the Dutch have accomplished. Big personalities. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, we invented Bluetooth. Stock market. CDs. It's all Dutch. We are very good in keeping the water out. So building levees and dikes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know it's small. I like small. It's really... Wat is overzichtelijk in het... Ja, en wifi. At least a lot of people say that it is a Swedish invention, but it was a Dutch guy. So the sheer fact that we have the biggest factory and of chips, and not the potato chips, but chips that are going into your cell phone, and semiconductors, ASML. So we are a small country, but in a lot of things we can be really, really big if we want to. Well, if you want to go to the far south of the Netherlands and you start in the far north, it takes you 3 hours. That's it. And that's in lengthwise. If you want to go from east to west, it's about also 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. Then you're done. Yeah, me too. I've been to Texas. Yes, actually, Houston. Oh, that is a story, folks. I don't know if I can tell that one. I went to a prison in Texas. But you need a cup of tea for that one. Because I rode with a inmate for 5 years. And I went to visit him in a, I don't know, mind fog or something. So, wait, what? Yes. He is called Aaron Jerome Bowers, and he was paroled, but I got a letter a couple of weeks ago that he was rearrested again. He fucked up. And I'm not gonna write him back because the minute he was out, I didn't hear from him for 2 years. So, but I did visit him, yes. So me and one of my best friends took a plane, made arrangements. So that's very complicated to do that in the States. Because you have to, he has to put you on a visitors list, and you have to ask permission from the warden. And 24 hours before the visit, you get a green light or a red light if he behaves for you to visit. And we got the green light, and because we came from abroad, it was hilarious. Oh, they had no idea. It is a special visit. No, it's not that kind of special visit, but you are allowed to meet face to face, and yes, you are allowed to touch. I never saw the guy in person, so I need to. Yeah, he was actually quite nice to see. He was almost 2 meters tall. He had a neck the size of an elephant, covered in tattoos. So, and the entire prison knew that there were 2 women coming from the Netherlands. It was hilarious because I had to call the prison to make the arrangements, and then they say, "Oh," and it was in the time of the Winter Olympics. So the woman on the other side said to me, "Oh, but you are very good at skating." "Yeah, well, woman, hurry! I'm calling from the Netherlands. This is not going to be a cheap phone call. Come on." So the whole prison knew we were coming, but they don't let them know that you are there, that you are coming, the inmate himself. So for him, it was a surprise, because otherwise, if we don't come, then the disappointment would be too big. But we've been there, sat there for 4 hours talking, and just talking. It was really weird. And every time another inmate passed, he said, "They're here, they're here." We were like the spectacles of the whole entire prison. And that was in Ross Sharon. That's a little town on the south side of Houston. So that was fun. So, but we don't ride anymore. He blew it. So I got a letter a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, they want to put me away for 20 years. Well, that's your own fault. You got the chance. You blew it. Don't come crying to me. Let's see what I have missed. Yeah, I love San Antonio. I've been to San Antonio as well, because after that we did a road trip, like a Thelma and Louise kind of thing. So we went to New Orleans, Tex-Mex food. We did. We tried everything. But we were actually addicted to the IHOP. Don't know why. We tried everything. So much fun. I don't know if I'm right now really eager to go to the States again, but I did have fun when I was there. Fantastic country to travel. Beautiful. So big. Everything is big compared to our small little country. Let's see. While I was talking, how are my trees doing? Oh, you have no idea. When we arrived at that prison, they're gonna search the car. And as Dutch as we are, they said we needed to pop the hood. Well, dude, it's a rental. We're from the Netherlands. You pop my hood. Come on. I have no idea how this stupid car works. So it was hilarious. And then we were searched, of course. We had to go to a metal detector, and there was a lady that searched us. Very nice. Not too not too frisky. And then we started talking to each other in Dutch. She went, "Oh my God, say something again in Dutch. This is so much fun." And I went, "Oh my God, woman, we're at a prison. Come on." So I felt like how do you say that? Someone from a freak show or something, that you are a spectacle, that you're from the Netherlands. The guy who had to check the passport, he has no idea. What am I looking at? What is this? This is the passport. Okay, it's going to be colorful again. So if you want to write to a inmate, oh, I cannot believe I'm going to say this. There is actually a website for it. Because people ask me, how do you get to write with an inmate? Well, you go to www.writeaninmate.com, and it's like the Tinder for inmates, and then you can pick a profile and you write. That's it. But please be careful if you do so, because they all want to marry you. They all need money. Don't fall for that one. I cannot recommend it. But yeah, I wrote for 5 years, almost 5-6 years. Yeah, yeah. What kind of passport is that? What is that? And then we were at Starbucks, and then we were talking to. We ordered 2 cappuccinos, and then from the back of the Starbucks, I heard a guy yell, "Oh my no! Where are my Dutchies at?" And I went, "Huh? Yeah, I was in the harbor of Rotterdam and I worked there. Yeah. Oh my God. Can we get 5 minutes? Where are you from? Oh, first we say we're from Holland. Say, oh yeah, it's a couple of miles away. No, not that Holland, dude. It's on the other side of the ocean. It was so much fun. Especially when we went to Bourbon Street. I'm tall. I'm not short. I'm tall. Compared to the average. The Dutch are the tallest people in the world. Again, I don't know why. Maybe because we drink a lot of milk. And I'm 177. So, yeah, all Amsterdam. No, there's more here than Amsterdam. But I'm 177. And when we went to Bourbon Street, I was on my high heels. So instead of 177, I became 187. And there was a bouncer in one of the bars that had a competition with his colleague. He said, "I'm going to give you $10 if you are shorter than him." I said, "Are you sure you want to do that?" So I took off my shoes and was about 10 centimeters bigger than he was. My God, you are walking on stilts. No, I'm not. Dutchies are just tall. So we had a great time. Really, really great time. One of the best vacations of my life. No, not being homesick. That was one of the indicators that I had a good time. Okay. Well, my kid is not tall. I'm tall. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. Get rid of the browns. Let me get a sip of my water. Well, that's good. Oh, that's good. Well, everybody we met in the States were tiny. Even the beds were short for me. So, yeah, I guess I'm not shrinking yet. But last week I was trying to cross stitch, and I have noticed that my brain, I don't know what's wrong with my brain, but I think that is my age. I'm getting my inks out again because I need to do this part, and I want to do that the same as the front. So Yeah, well, I think the average woman in the Netherlands is about my height. So that's about between 170 and 180 or something. And the average man in the Netherlands is between 185. We're all doing centimeters and not inches, or 185 and 190. At least it's normal. So no idea why. There are some elements here that I don't want to be green. Okay. Oh, I did put some washi tape on this one because the lid keeps coming off. Long live washi tape. Let me get you in frame. Otherwise I will be I'm trying to get these shadowy parts a little bit in a brown color. And I want these things. Well, Zoe, my grandmother always say, and she was a wise woman, it's not about size, it's about the mind. So, and it's handy when you're tall, because I can reach almost everything. And I'm going to a concert this Wednesday, and I know I have no trouble whatsoever watching the stage. But yeah, it's a Dutch thing, I guess. Let's see. This is not an easy part to do. I don't want too much brown in here. I just want it to be more greenish. Like that. So I'll leave the brown. Here we go. Oh, that is an average Dutch size. Wait, but you are. Yeah, Steve does look tall. Yeah. Well, Brittany, I'm sorry to read that, sweetheart. Hope you get well soon. And get the help you need. Oh, God, I cannot get the lid off. Wait, there it is. Here we are. This is green. And this is just random, folks. I just do random things here because this is so intricate and lots of details, and I just don't have the, I would say, courage or patience. It's almost the same as Zoe, the buddy we are doing in the manga book. How did you call it a cannabis plant? Did you finally pick a color for the wheat plant? It's like a wheat plant. Because that was funny. Oh, hi, Kate. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I don't hope you just joined in with my wheat plant a question to Zoe. I think, what are they talking about? It still likes a wheat plant. Well, I can show you my wheat plant. Wait, what I made of it. Because, oh, where is it? Yes, it's right here. I made them pink. I thought, well, Let's do pink. So this is what mine looks like. I'm working on the bridge right now. Just one step at a time. I am using inks, Brittany. Distress ink. It's a bit messy to work with, but it gives a fun effect. And then I'm going over it just with pencil to give it some detailing. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, I love to see it. Of course. Especially the wheat plants. We're Dutch. We're allowed. No, I could never. I never did. But we do have the name. Oh, it's just a makeup applicator. Look, it's just a bag. I think I bought on Temu or AliExpress or Amazon. And there are 2 bags of these in one package, so really cheap. So if I'm not using them anymore, I'm throwing them out. Coffee shops, yeah. That is a mistake a lot of tourists make. Oh, let's go coffee. You miss so much of How much am I missing? Wheat looks like a tomato plant. Yeah. Uh-huh. Law once asked it, that might be F1 plant. Well, if they come and visit you, we are allowed to grow, don't we? For personal use, I guess. What's tomato plant? Of course, it's tomato plants. Yeah, it's difficult to read and to color at the same time. So following the chat is sometimes a little bit hard. Yeah, we can have yeah. Because I used to do tea. I make tea of it because I had trouble sleeping. And a buddy of mine did have plants, and the waste he had from the harvest. Let me make it harvest. I used to make tea from it. I slept like a baby. I need to start growing my own. Yeah, but we are both not in Amsterdam, not even close. So, but it is legalized in the Netherlands, so it's for a lot of people that's comes across as strange or weird. But we actually have it legalized, so there's no discussion if it's medicinal or not, or no, it's just here. No. I sent it also the picture from his first picture, but wait, let me look. Sweetheart, let me look. I know it's gonna be gorgeous. Let me check. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cute. I love the purples. Yeah, it still looks like a weed plant. Yeah. Oh, I love your pine trees. The back. Stunning. And the pink sky. And your page magnet. The little doggo. Yeah, but Brittany, I have had these things for 2 years. These Tim Holtz ones. Haven't run out yet. Now I haven't used them a lot, but they don't dry out. I have to be careful. Otherwise, I need to make a yellow apex predator. No, I don't want that. I need a focus for this one. Okay, let's change these. This one. Yeah, I have to clean my desk after this ordeal. All right. Oh. Yes, we are referring to marijuana. Because, Brittany, it is legal here in the Netherlands, so it's easy for us to talk about it. That's why everybody wants to visit Amsterdam. Could you be loved? No, 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 no. Nope. I'm a bit stuck here. Get the green back. No, this one. Nee. A little bit more yellow. I like the yellow. Go. Browns. Oh, we all of a sudden went really quiet. Can't think of another reason. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, that's better. Way too light. Okay. No, still looking. I'm still not sure what I want to do. Trees in the background, or behind the trees in the background. Yeah, that is what the US makes really complicated. The different state laws. That's really complicated. So that's why I guess we stayed in Texas and Louisiana when we had the road trip. Just take into account 2 states and that's it. Let me see. Yeah. My keyboard. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. How? Oh, yeah. Do you have to charge it, or is it battery, or is it? I suspect walk it. I have to try. I tried to do that overnight so it doesn't die on me. Okay, let's take the pencils for these colors. And now I don't think I'm going to use these colors, so I'm going to throw these out when I'm done with the stream. Let's get rid of them. No use in washing them off or reusing them, so just get rid of it. This is what I love about ink. Nothing. No fixing, just apply, blend, and move on. Yes, save a day. That's that was the first thing that was legalized. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, let me love. Don't let them fool you. Where's my green? I need these colors. Come on, stop sleeping, or even try to scare you. Are you going to lurk now, Jess Martina, because your keyboard died? Oh, lurking is also fine. I'm really happy you are all here. And I'm happy just to be able to stream again, because I was really had an off day last Sunday. My head was splitting in half. And that will happen often. I'm sorry. It's because usually I get migraines in the weekend. It's kind of a thing. I don't know why. And my mom, she means well, but then she says, "Oh, where did that come from?" Well, if I knew, I could have prevented it, but no. Lucky me. So I'm now putting some little accents, some detailing into the background, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But I kind of like the whole yellowy, greenish, brownish look it gives. So it is. I'm actually really pleased with this one for now. Of course, not done yet, but and my dog is trying to dig a hole to China. He can trying to get my scroll frame here earlier than the mill will. Put this here. That's it. Now let me think. Still don't know what I'm gonna do with this dude. I'm tempted to yeah. Well, I don't have a nice rug either. I bought mine at, I think, IKEA for 20 euros, so I can switch every time they ruin the rug. My whole house is actually dog proof. I have a cheap couch, A very big couch, by the way, but it's cheap. And I did that on purpose because, yeah, well, I have 2 dogs. Why buy a expensive couch with dogs is not something I like to do. I'm seeing something I need to address. Here we go. Let's get some pinks in here. Kind of like that contrast of having the muted greens and then the bright pinks and yellow of pinks and purples in there. It is a imaginary world, so we are allowed. Yep. Oh, this is going to be colorful. Oh, hi, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. So happy you could join us. I'm gonna do this pink. No. Well, I have both. Sometimes I like doing the big backgrounds, and I'm not a fussy colorist, so. Oh no, you don't have to be sorry, Dawn. Not at all. What time is it? Well, I can go on for 30 more minutes if you want me to. Let's see. I have a tree here. Need to do that one. So let me take this out. Let's put you in frame. First do this one. Yep. Gosh, the idea I have to work tomorrow. Ugh. So not. Bleh. I'm afraid of starting up my computer and see how much email I got. I think about 200 to read. And that's the first thing I gotta do tomorrow is just read my emails. Ugh. It's so, oh, and I forgot to tell Polly, but I'm sorry, I'm not able to watch the streams tomorrow because my band rehearsal got rescheduled to Monday night for one time. Because I have band rehearsal tomorrow. I'm really sorry, but I will rewatch it. Because every time I have band rehearsal, I'm really hyped up. So I cannot sleep. So I usually come home at 10. 10:30. And then I'm a bouncy ball for until I think 12. Because I can't sleep. So, and then I will get ready for bed and just put your lovely streams on or your videos. And no, it's not meant as an insult. Thank you, Dawn. As an insult, but then I fall asleep like a log. So you actually help me get rid of my insomnia. Let's color a tree. For some odd reason, my colors got mixed up. Here we go. Could you be Vera, are you still here, sweetheart? Do you still have vacation? Or do you have to work as well upcoming week? If my memory serves me well, you also had 3 weeks off. Yep. Yep, you have still vacation, or yep, you need to work tomorrow. Sorry, that's my mistake. I asked 2 questions in one. 1 more week. Oh, lucky you. Oh, I wish I was so lucky. There we go. Yeah, it's difficult for you to see on camera when I do this with the slightly lighter colors. But you will see it in the picture. Greenish. And I want what kind of Okay. What else do we have? These are done. Done. Some oranges. Yeah. Get the mic out of the way. And these elements are so small that I'm only going to use pencil. And maybe I'm just gonna black out between the trees. I just don't know yet. I need to sleep on that one for a while. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Brittany, but I know a cat does what he wants to. You can put up, I had 2 cats a long time ago. And I could plant an entire forest in my house for them to scratch, and they still attack my furniture. So I don't think they care whatsoever. All like that. Let's see if I still have some inspiration for this one. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, see, just cats just do what they want. All right, folks, I need a sleepover a night. So while you talk amongst yourself, I will clean up my pencils. Because I know Dawn just came into the chat. So let me see. And I am going to. Next week is 1st of October already, isn't it? I think no. Yes, no. 22nd, 7, 9. No. I'm not gone yet, Vera. I'm not gone yet. I'm just gonna take these, put these away, and have no idea where. But I'm thinking what this tomorrow is 22nd, so 29th is on. Do we still have an entire September weekend? I'm a bit lost when it comes to dates. Oh, thank you, Jana, for joining. And it was great to be back on the stream. I missed you guys all, so it was really fun to do. But I still have no idea what date it would. 30 days in September. Oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. 1 October is woensdag. Oh, we still have an entire weekend. Oh, I thought 1st of October was this Sunday. No, we still have an entire weekend of coloring to do. My English is empty. Oh. Well, it's hard to explain how sometimes how difficult this is for us Dutchies to. I try to explain it in my videos as well, to do this in English, because we think I have in my head what I want to say, and then I have to translate it into English. So yes, in the Netherlands we are lucky, fortunate enough that we are taught English in a very young age. However, my menopausal brain sometimes cannot cope anymore. So, gosh, what was I looking for the word when I did the whole video? I got somebody in the comment section that helped me. Was the freak show. I was looking for the word freak show. I just could not find the word freak show anymore. It just left my brain, never came back. So sometimes it's really tiring to do this for almost 2 hours, but still great fun. Yeah, it also depends on my mood. So yeah, and sometimes I get especially when I write English, sometimes I make a mistake. And I got really an argument with somebody on TikTok. Oh, you cannot even write this one. Well, girlfriend, I'm Dutch. So I wrote a whole sentence in Dutch and said, good luck with this one. I was so peed off. I was so mad. You have no idea how difficult it can be sometimes. But oh well. Yeah, it is coming along nicely. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this dude. I think dark red, maybe dark reds. I don't know yet. I need to sleep on it for a couple of nights. Because I actually wanted to pull these colors to this side. So maybe I use this blue for the background. I can. Because this is actually quite in line with and then I need to go to the dark reds. Well, need to think about that one. But I'm going for the blues that I used in the first page for the spaces between the trees, and I'm leaning toward reds for this dude. I think it's a dude. And trying to finish this one before the end of the week. Oh, I'm so happy that October 1st is on a Wednesday. So, page worked on. Put this here. Done. What else? Do we have some? No, we don't. All right. Thank you all so much. I'm going to close. I'm going to get ready for bed. My first work day in 3 weeks tomorrow. It was great to talk to you again after a long time. Thank you so much for the fun evening. Zoe, take really good care of yourself. Will Steve be streaming tomorrow? Just making some sales advertising, sales actions. Yeah, thanks, babe. I'm gonna need it. Will Steve be streaming tomorrow, Zoe? So I can direct everybody to Steve's stream. Yes, streaming as normal. Great. So don't forget 7:30, as we say that. Steve will be streaming after that. Polly is streaming, so we can have the stream train again tomorrow. And after that, I think Amy is also streaming. So, and maybe I will catch one of the streams when I finish with the band rehearsal. So that will be, I think, Amy's stream. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a good morning, evening, night, afternoon. Depends on where you are. Oh yeah, 6:30. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but for me it's 7:30. I'm sorry, 6:30. When will be the time be back to winter in October? So next month we will be going back 1 hour again. So yeah. So good night, everybody. Thanks again. It was really, really, really fun. And maybe I will see you tomorrow on the streams somewhere around 10:30, 11ish. Bye-bye, everybody.